Okay. I am. Let me open a new one. How is everyone? How do you guys usually wake up? Hi, Pickle. How's it going? How was your workout? Have you guys worked out today? I haven't. Last time I worked out was 2 days ago. And I did some cardio hits. And I couldn't really do anything yesterday. I still went out, but I was in pain the whole time. Your booty is in pain? Or you mean pain? That was my thighs yesterday. I did so much squatting and lunges. Hi, Fofi. You guys, yesterday I was so hyped for the whole stream that today I'm kind of just dead. Today is going to be a very, very chill drawing stream. Hold on, let me have compressor on. Hopefully that'll be louder. So I figured that since I am very low energy today, I will have all of the settings on the highest so you guys can hear me. Coffee time, story time, no confetti redeem. Unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah. We will have confetti for our next event. Hope you had a wonderful time yesterday. Oh yeah, yesterday was so fun. Did you guys enjoy it yesterday? I think that was... So far we've had 2 events and that one was very successful, right? It was so fun. You know, the mastermind behind all of my events for yesterday was Rin. Holy, she is absolutely gifted. She is so talented at being my manager. But I don't know what upcoming event we'll have. Let's see. Cause next month is my last month before I move. So I think next month I will try not to have anything special. But we do have April Fools. Maybe she'll do something for April Fools. I don't know. It would be fun if we had some kind of April Fools, maybe not like an event, but like a... what is it called? One of those exclusive things that only happened that day. Possibly fool you guys. I don't know. We'll see. Game night? I guess if you guys manage to reach our goal by in 13 days, a partial event is that I will be playing a horror game. Jackbox style? Oh, that would be fun. No, I'm so sorry I didn't get the gold card after getting lucky guess with candles yesterday. Oh yeah, you were so lucky. Just kidding. Seriously, it was a lot of fun, and yes, Rin did an amazing job setting up the event. She did. And she's so sweet because I told her, I said, because I'm moving in May, and then April is my last month of the semester, so you guys know I'm graduating after April ends. So basically April I will be very busy, like with moving and my end of semester. So I was like, I don't want to cram everything in the last month because obviously school is priority. If I don't graduate, I'm not going anywhere. And so I was like, I want to make sure that I can take care of all of my schoolwork by March, which I only have like 10 days left, or less than 10 days left. And good morning, CSQ. Good morning, Yali. And I was like, I was hoping March, even if we do an event, we don't have to put too much effort in it. So I don't have to distract myself from school because I want to make sure everything's done, at least like 90% done before April, so that April I can focus on the moving part. And she was like, okay, like she'll plan something and I wouldn't have to worry too much about it because the Valentine's event, I did most of it, sorta, yeah. I did most of it, and I was like, oh, I can't imagine doing that again for this time because I want to focus on school. And so this time, she literally took care of like 90% of the planning, and then like doing the art parts, like the visuals things. And all I had to do was set it up on my computer. So it was very stress-free. Yeah. I mean, we're still learning. We're definitely not trying to be like 100% because I mean she is, but I was telling her, I was like, it's okay if we don't get everything like absolutely fabulous, you know. I said it, this is the beauty of growing. You're not gonna get everything perfect at the start, right? Then you don't have any space to grow, right? Like what if we do everything perfect and then we're just like, oh no, what's left to critique? But I think so far my rebranding, my re-debut, and meeting all of you guys has been very pleasant. Has been a very pleasant experience, and I'm really glad I did. I'm glad I did my rebrand. That way, I am in the same time zone as most of us. So true, there's always something to work on to improve on. Yeah, I love improving. It's so fun. It's so fun to look back and kind of like reflect on everything. I was actually watching a video today and it was talking about how there's some habits that you could adapt to that sort of change your life. And hi Red, I'm doodling today and we're talking about we're doing some really chill talks because yesterday I was so hyped, I kind of drained all my energy, so today I'm pretty low energy. But yeah, I was saying yesterday I saw this video. I didn't watch the whole thing because there was like chapters already organized on the bottom, like on the comment section, so I kind of like skimmed through it and I was like, oh, I know everything else. But the first tip that the person talked about that he thought was life-changing, like a new habit that was life-changing, was that he says that humans are naturally pessimistic. So if you like every day before the day ends, you take out like a notebook or on your phone or anywhere and you jot down everything that you achieved today. Like anything big or small, like it really doesn't matter. Like say you organized your room, or you read like a book, or you helped someone, like the smallest things ever. And then like after you reflect and kind of review on how your day has been, you'll slowly gain more self-confidence in a way. And that's how you view life as an achievement. Like you slowly change your mindset. And I was like, you know what? I've been like that for the longest time ever. I remember back then, I should do a story drawing. Story time drawing. Okay, so back then, I used to have these diary notebooks that I kind of like collect in a way. And you guys know those like binder type? They're tiny. And they have like separate pages. And sometimes we collect them because they're so cute. They always have like different little drawings on them. So back then, every day, I would bring one of these to school, and I would always, like during class, whenever I'm bored, okay, I wasn't like the best student, alright, as you can tell. I zone out in class when it gets boring, and then I start like writing on my notebook, and then I either plan, or I journal, or I like put all my thoughts on the paper. Like I have to see it visually, and that's how I kind of clear up my brain, because I'm the type of person that is like literally always organized. And if something is not organized, it just makes me feel like I don't know, my life isn't put together, and I can't figure out what's happening right now. So I'm always like putting things into graphics and visualizing things on paper. Sounds like, oh, you're always low energy. I cannot tell. You don't sound low energy when you type. Sounds like positive affirmations which do make changes to your mind. I have to look now as I prep for work tomorrow. Okay, have fun. Have fun. Yeah, I do hope you have fun doing that. Having fun doing things you don't like to do will make it feel faster, right? What I was saying, after I like write down everything, I'll feel so much better. Like all of a sudden, my brain is clear, and then I'm like, oh, this is what it's like, you know? This is what's happening. If I don't write it out or like doodle it out, it just get like clustered in my brain. So imagine like all of this stuff clustered up in there, and everything is like different little, like this is like emotions, and then there's like things to do. I gotta do this. These are like memories, and there's maybe ideas, or let me think, what else is there? Plans, I guess. And then, hi I89, hello. And then after I organize them, they become very clean, like boxes. And then I like write them out neatly. So this one could be my to-dos, and then this one could be like my plans. This one's my emotions. And for my emotions, it could be for anything. Sometimes my emotions can be for like relationships with like family, friends, or co-workers. Or sometimes it could be for like certain things. For example, since I am a woman, I do go through like time of the month, and it can be very distracting and it can be very annoying to deal with because you can't really control it, and it bothers your day or maybe a full week before it happens. Like my brain is just not functioning correctly. So I know it's not because of myself, but it's because of the hormones and stuff. So I have to like literally write down everything to make sure that I understand. Like I kind of reassure myself that, okay, this could be true. Like these emotions I'm going through can be true, but they can be also exaggerated because I'm going through hormonal issues. So I have to write them down. And then over here, I guess it also counts as like memories too. But I also always have a lot of ideas. I definitely like always write them down or like doodle them or something. And after I visualize everything, I'm like, oh, hi. Like my brain feels so nice now. Cause I can get very stressed? What's the word? Very stressed? No, not stressed, but there's another word for that. What is it called? When you were, kinda like when you're nervous. Irritated? No. What is the word? Okay, I forgot. But it's kind of like depressed with the other word. Anxious, yeah. Very anxious. Didn't you? We were coming for a therapy class, but I'm all no. It's not therapy. I'm just talking about. Wait, what was I talking? Why was I talking about this? I forgot. I was giving a story time, but I forgot what I was talking. Why I started talking about this? I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Seekerism. Hello. High-level thoughts like this are rare these days. Most people can't self-reflect because they're distracted by their phone. How do you do it? I personally think everyone deals with clustered thoughts differently. In my case, I'm a very visual person. Like, in the past, I even thought I was kind of like photo... What's the word? When you like remember things by just looking at it once, I was kind of like that for a while, but not in like a 2D way. It has to be 3D. So usually like I never realized that I had this, I wouldn't call it a gift, photographic memory. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a gift, but it's like a trait. So first of all, hi Casper. Hi. Photogenic? Is it? Oh, I think I know. I know that word, but I didn't know it was about memory. So I never knew that I was kinda like I kinda had photographic memory until there were so many incidents where I go to a new place, say it's a friend's house, or like it's a new classroom, or like a new workplace, and then normally you would expect someone to know where things are after you tell them, right? But every single time I go to this new place and I literally all I do is walk through it, like I don't really even pay attention to my like peripheral sight. Is it called that? Isn't it called peripheral sight? Like when you like don't pay attention to something and then it's like in the corner of your eye, you know? So I walk through it and later on, like someone, like maybe my boss or like a teacher tells me like, oh, let me show you where this is. And I'm like, oh, I think I know because I saw it. But I didn't really like actually look at it on purpose. Like I just remember because I walked past it and it's already in my brain for some reason. Like I just know. Isn't it weird? But it only happens to like a 3D surrounding area. It can't yeah, it doesn't happen when it's just like a 2D graphic. It's really weird, huh? Hi Sub-Zero, you're back! Welcome back! You know, we are also on our phones watching a sheep girl doodle, but who's judging? I don't know if it is even. I don't know. But anyways, like, it's just interesting to realize that I have this trait. I have this like very useless skill where I can just walk into a room and then notice where everything is. It's also how I recognize where I go when I drive. So if I go past a street, and obviously it has to be a street that has different buildings and things around me. If it's like all trees, obviously I will not remember. But if I like go past it and everything I see is different, I will basically remember exactly how to go back. Yeah, hi Soda! 5 consecutive streams! Good mod. Pat. Your voice is adorable. Is that your real voice or fake? Let me go with the fake one. How about that? If it's a fake voice, actually I've been asked if I'm using a voice changer when I play games. Some dudes would be like, "Oh, what voice changer are you using?" And I forgot what I said. But I thought it was a joke, you know? Maybe. One time I tried to use a voice changer because I wanted to sound really cool, like a deep voice cool guy. And then when I turned it on, I just sounded like a really feminine man. Because the way I speak, I never realized that I spoke really femininely until I heard myself in a deep voice. I do know there's a difference between men and women, where women look at all the things, while men only look where things are supposed to be. Comes from hunter-gatherer times. Oh, what do you mean it's slightly different though? I think. What you mean is slightly different? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're talking about different things. Cause I've seen like videos, like short videos about how like men be like, oh, I can't find this, and then women could look at like the mess and find it. It's like my dad can never find stuff in the fridge, and my mom opens the fridge and grabs it the second she opens it. my dad can never find it. It's really funny. I know what you mean, but no, I'm not talking about that. It's like, here, I need another page for my story time. So some days, if I like go to a new place, right? And all I do is walk in there. I literally like, maybe it takes me less than 3 seconds. And I don't even like purposely I don't even focus on anything. I literally just walk past it, and I just kind of like notice in the back of my head, I'm noticing things, where things are and what they are, but I don't realize it until later on. Like someone would be like, oh, let me show you where this is. And I'm like, oh, wait, are you talking about... And then I would like run over here and I will pick it up. And I'll be like, you mean this fish? Nah, usually it's not like a big thing. Usually maybe it's like scissors, okay? Scissors. And it's like, literally it's like in one of these little cabinets or something. And I might only like just see a little bit of it. And I already remember it. But I literally didn't do it on purpose. Like all I did was just walk past it. And then they're like, what the heck? How'd you know? And I'm like, cause we walked past it. I kinda like skimmed through it, but I don't pay attention to where things are, and I don't pay attention to what I'm supposed to remember, right? You don't really think about it, right? You just got here. Hi Jeremiah. Hello. Trust me guys, the jumble in my bedroom is not a mess. I know where everything is, so don't touch anything. You know what's funny? I'm really good at organizing, right guys? So back then, when I was in school, every time I go to one of my best friend's house, and I go to their bathroom. Every time I go to their bathroom, right? And you know girls, most girls, their bathrooms are like a mess. If they're not like me. Because they usually have so much makeup in there. And so every time, cause my best friend and I are like completely different people. I see, didn't know people could do that. It's not like crazy good, like good skilled way, but I'm just, it's, how do I say this? Like, it's not like a superpower, but it is something that I'm able to do. Hi Angel! 3 streams, yay! Hi Otaku! We all know that if we need a paperclip, it can be found under the desk right next to the power outlet. Because they're always falling to the floor. They always land around there. It's your first day on your new YouTube channel. Okay, cool. But yeah, I was saying, like, because my best friend and I are very different. I'm a really morning person. Like, when I say morning person, I'm not talking about 8 o'clock. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then she is someone that sleeps around like 2 or 3 a.m. or even later than that, or I guess earlier. And she don't wake up until like noon. 12, 11, 12, 1 or something. So every time I wake up and she's still asleep, I don't know what to do. So I go into her bathroom, and obviously like I groom myself because I'm a sheep, right? So So this sheep comes into her room, and this is a mirror. I arrive in her bathroom, and literally there are things everywhere. Like this could be the faucet, but like literally there's things everywhere. Everywhere. On the floor, in the cabinets. Things are like you can't even close the cabinets, cause it's like it's stuck with stuff. It's stuffed with stuff. And things are everywhere. And it's like 5 a.m. and the sheep comes in. Oops. Opens the door. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know where anything is. So I spend the next 30 minutes. So I spend the next 30 minutes and I basically organize everything to the point where when she wakes up and she opens the door and then she closes it again and then she opens it again. And she's like, where is this? Did I open the wrong door? That's how dedicated I am. Because when I organize, I don't... If you're thinking that I organize things and I kind of just like line them up on the side, nah, that's not what happens when I organize. When I organize, everything is gone. Literally, like, it's like you just moved to a new place and nothing is on the surface anymore. Oh, this is so hard to erase. Everything seems like it disappeared into the void, but the truth is, I just put them into the cabinets. And I would like go to their recycle bin and find all of these boxes, and I would start organizing and putting them in order. Autism. Why is it autism when you're good at organizing? No, it's not autistic. I'm not autistic, unfortunately. Or I guess fortunately. I'm just bored. It's 5 a.m. She doesn't wake up until 7 hours later. What am I gonna do? And you already know that I'm not big with doom scrolling. I get bored with my phone. As you can tell. Whenever my brain is clustered, all I know is to write everything down. I prefer writing things down on paper, but I sometimes do write down stuff on my iPad too. But it feels different. I like the feeling of pen and pencil. I guess because it's thinner, and then it feels more real. It feels more like I'm removing thoughts from my brain and then into the paper. Because if I use my iPad and I journal digitally, I don't know, it doesn't feel like I'm removing stuff out of my brain. Kind of feels like I'm just... I don't know, I can't describe it. It just feels different. Hi, Ben! Oh, hi, Nemu! Whenever I'm bored, I just open an animation software and start animating. Once I make something half decent, I can post it on my YouTube channel and gain a couple views and subs. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I think having a side hobby is really important because if you don't balance your life with different what is the word for it? Say like your whole lifestyle is only work. Then, or work plus game, okay? Work plus game. Then, you only have, whenever you get negative energy from here, it'll go here, you know? Like, not like directly, but I feel like maybe not like it goes to your game. I feel like people, because back when I was like a little more hardcore in gaming, I feel like I always I encounter people that only have work and game, and then whenever in the game something doesn't go as they expect it to, they don't have anywhere else to let it out in a way. I don't know. I don't really have like a really strong opinion on this, but I just have this like, I just feel like if you had more than just work and game and like another thing, maybe you have like music, like you play the piano or you sing, and then maybe you like to read, and then maybe you like to go like basketball. I don't know, I feel like it helps you take off of all of the stress or all of the negativity from one place. Working calms down your nervous system usually. Me too, but I really do think it depends on the type of job you have. Because when I worked as a receptionist, I don't really need to think about how the whole company runs, you know? What's the word? Like, it's not all on me. I only need to take care of like one part of the job, of the whole system. But for my other jobs I've had where I have to take care of more responsibilities, it's really nerve-wracking. When I have to make the decision for lots of like big things, I kind of want to run away. But I had jobs, because I remember there were 2 incidents where someone close to me passed away, and I really enjoyed that, or not enjoyed, but I was really relieved that I had work that day. So I didn't have to focus on the sadness, and I could just work. Yeah. I think they meant going to the gym, if I interpreted it correctly. Oh, working out! I'm so sorry, I did not even see out. I thought you said working calms down your nerves. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, but I'm also talking about how like some of the jobs really do help me. especially when I was doing receptionist, because you know I keep picking up phone calls and making appointments, and I literally could not think about how like my grandma passed away or something. Like it's still there. It's not that I don't remember it anymore, but it's like I've got other things to do. I've got other people to care for. So it kind of takes away the stress in a way. Hi, Tofty boy. Can you draw my dad saying he's proud of me? What? I'm sorry. I don't take requests. Today is kind of like a story drawing, doodling thing. But I hope you'll find a stream that would like to draw that. Yeah, work, game, write, draw, and animate. The negative energy has many different places to go. Plus, thinking about teaching yourself how to play piano. Ooh, yeah, me too. I have a lot of hobbies that I want to work with. Right now, I don't have that much time. Like, I have to stream, I have to work, and I have to go to school. But, after I graduate, after next month, I definitely will start picking up my electric guitar. And I'm gonna learn Japanese more. I'm gonna practice it way more. I'm gonna be really dedicated. I've been slowly, gradually doing some changes to help me get into the habit of it. Like every morning I wake up, I turn on the TV and I play news from Japan, and I would just listen to them talk in Japanese. Because if you watch the news, the news reporters usually speak really clearly, so it's easier to understand. Plus they kind of have subtitles sometimes, so that helps a lot. I like that. Like incorporating what you want to learn, especially languages, into your daily life if you're not in the environment, that can help a lot, in my opinion. I wonder how deep your level of thinking is. Have you ever heard of Ken Wilber's AKAO, the chart of consciousness? I have not. What is that? Tell me about it. I don't think my thinking level is deep at all. I actually think I'm not that smart, to be honest. Like, I just have a lot of thoughts all over the place, but if you really ask me about them, it's like very surface level. Everything is like very, very surface level. Like, if I read a book, all I care about is probably what happened. Like, I don't go into depth where it's like about the artist, like their background story, like how they wrote, like what they wrote it with, and stuff like that. None of that is happening in my brain. I'm curious, how do you guys wake up? For me, I have to, like, you know, recently though, just recently, like I would turn the TV on and start listening to the news. But for a while I would just lay there, and then I would count to 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, get up. And I make my bed right away, and then I open the blinds, and yeah, and then I brush my teeth and stuff. But it's funny because I like to give myself challenges. I like to beat myself to like a time score, a time limit, and that gives me motivation. I don't know, I feel like a kid, but it really helps me. It gives me motivation. Back for now. Welcome back. Your thinking is higher than average. Your level is higher the more you see. It goes from egocentric to sociocentric to world-centric. Oh my gosh. That's deep. Is it like a quiz thing? Like a test? I could probably try to take it sometime and see what I am. I wake up with coffee, look at my emails, and then think about how I'm going to win the lottery. I've never tried playing the lottery. What do? Do you just fill in the numbers in the circles and just give it to them and just wait? I used to like waking up with coffee too. I know people that have like the coffee machine that's timed. It's set at like maybe like 7 a.m. in the morning, so it'll start making coffee right away. That's kind of nice, but for me, I can't drink regular coffee because I'm very sensitive to caffeine, so I can only drink like very decaffeinated, almost no caffeine coffee. So I have to make my own. Hi Tensor! Oh hi Nemu! I wake up from my alarm, waking up before the alarm, or other outside factors. I scroll on my phone for a bit, then I go and grab caffeinated drink. The most important part of my morning. Everyone runs on caffeine except me. See, I drink coffee for the aesthetics. Nah, just kidding. Not like aesthetic, but I like the smell of coffee. I don't know if decaf removes coffee, but I still think it smells great though. It's not really a test. Maybe you could ask like ChatGPT too, I guess. Hope I'm not distracting the convo with this though. Oh no, you're not. We're still talking about the same topic. Don't worry about it. But I love doing those tests. They're really fun. But maybe I'll try to figure out how deep my thinking level is. I'm kind of scared though. I'm kind of scared to find out now that you mention it so much. What if I overestimate myself and then I realize that everything is very shallow. I want to though. I want to broaden my knowledge and everything, but I do know that I don't aim for like super deep understanding of every genre. I just want to know a little bit so I'm able to carry on with different conversations, because I really love meeting new people and getting to know other people. I love asking people about their jobs and their hobbies and their like experiences. So I think it's really, sometimes it's kind of sad when like someone tells me about themselves and I have like zero knowledge of it and I don't understand any of the terms that they're using or describing with, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I kind of like studied just a little bit of it so I could understand and carry on. I hate just like I hate two things. When I talk to someone and they talk about something I completely cannot understand, I hate having to cut them off and say like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And I also hate like listening through the whole thing pretending I knew or pretending I'm understanding, and then they realize that I don't understand. I feel so bad. These are two absolutely no's for me. Hold on. Oh, it's getting kind of dark. It is 7. You prefer soda and energy drinks over coffee? So you drink like Red Bull in the morning? Oh my goodness. You pick 6 numbers and then wait for the numbers to be drawn or never drawn on TV? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, lottery. I see. We're talking about the lottery. That's so cool. But how do you pay first? You pay through like an app? That's how I feel when my friends talk about sports. I used to hang out with 2 sport nerds, and I just had to sit and listen to things I don't know for like 20 minutes. I'm telling you, 20 minutes is not too bad. Not until you like hang out with those elderlies, and they just non-stop talk about like politics or like history. Or I don't know, sometimes religion, and I'm just like, I mean, to some extent it's interesting to hear their aspect, but sometimes I think it really depends on how they deliver it. Like I appreciate all different subjects, but I can't when somebody kind of like enforces it. Is that the word? No, not enforces. What's the word to describe that? It's like when someone says, when they say it, they put it in this way. They'd be like, oh, did you know about this? You really need to make sure that blah 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 blah. You have to you gotta do. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's hard to take in the information if they put it in that way, you know? Very demanding kinda tone. Oh my god, I'm like that with some IT people at my workplace. When I have no idea what they're talking about, I literally ask them, can you dumb it down for me playfully? And they usually do. Me too! I did that too. Yeah. No, you know my mod Max? We were playing Apex on Friday. Every time he starts talking about like literature or history, I kind of zone out midway. And then I try real hard to understand. He's really good at explaining. However, I'm not that smart, so even when he explains, sometimes I still don't understand because the vocabularies that he uses are so difficult. So I'm like, whoa, slow down. Can we start from the beginning? From like Adam and Eve or something. And slowly work our way up. Or maybe start from algae. See, this is why I am a what are they called? I'm a nerd with, well, not like a big nerd, no, I'm like a tiny, I try to be a nerd for those really thick books that talk about everything. What are they called? It's not called a dictionary. I forgot what they're called. Encyclopedia? I think so. Yeah. Sorry, I had to translate that real quick. Just to be sure. Wikipedia. Didn't they say that anyone can change anything on Wikipedia? So it may not be that accurate. When I talk to history people, I get confused. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know who sneezed back in 1843, sir. The famous sneeze. Like, for the past few years, I've been trying to collect these. Well, I don't really actually get it myself, but I've been trying to get all of the DK encyclopedias, the graphic ones, and I tried to read through them. I did get the digital version ones because it's easier to use and because it's obviously lighter and you don't have like the in-between page issue. where you can't see what's going on in there. So I really like the iPad version, but I don't know. Encyclopedias, they don't really break it down that much. Sometimes it feels like it's just information thrown at you. Unless you're getting a really detailed one. Like, I remember reading one of those ones for like the human body. They're not bad. I think those are pretty good. I got 2 books. One is called A Short History of Nearly Everything. The other is called A Brief History of Everything. Both are about very different topics. Really? Wait, I was gonna get A Short History of Nearly Everything. I remember looking it up in Barnes and Nobles. or it's one of them. It's because the name sounds so familiar. But I was trying to find a book that literally talks about everything and on surface level. And I tried to find those books from the local bookstore. For some reason I gave up. I don't remember why. Maybe I had other things. I had other priorities, so I stopped looking for them anymore. But I am very interested in every different topic, as long as it's interesting to listen to. I don't know. It's like, I think every study is interesting as long as you put it in an interesting way. Like, don't just throw stats at me and numbers at me and be like, oh, there were like this amount of this and this happened and where, blah blah blah, and I'm like, so what? Guys, the hardest escape room in the world is Books A Million and Barnes & Nobles. Tell me I'm wrong. What do you mean hardest escape room? What's Books A Million? Is that also a bookstore? I've never heard of that place. To be honest, growing up in the States, I can't even name another bookstore other than Barnes & Nobles. I only know Barnes & Nobles as a chain bookstore. All the other ones are like local small bookstores. Are they like monopolizing the bookstore market? Cause the only other book selling places I know of that are chained are like Amazon, you know, like online stores. I don't know, maybe I just don't go out enough. Oh no, I finished my smoothie. I'm sad. Today, I made a smoothie when I got home. And I put milk, bananas, blueberry, strawberry, and pineapple. What else? Yeah, it's pretty good. I put a lot of pineapple in there today because it was going bad. And now I feel so healthy. I did not add a single drop of sugar in there. No added sugars. And for brunch today, I had or no, not brunch, but it was kind of lunchtime. It was my first meal though. I had a smoked salmon pasta. It's pretty good. It was an Alfredo sauce and white wine. It's so nice. I got it from... I think this is a chain place. Let me check. Oh, it's not a chain? Alright, I'm not gonna dox myself then. That sounds really nice. Do you eat healthy in general? Yes, I do. I care a lot about what I eat. Hi, Rap. Sounds nice. I do. I kind of grew up in a very... What's the word? We're very self-disciplined. Very disciplined family. Not everyone is super disciplined. It's mainly just me and my dad. Like if we decide we want to live a certain way, we want to adapt to a certain habit, we will achieve it in less than a day. He's not as good as me when it comes to getting rid of bad habits. I'm the perfectionist. I'm the absolute perfectionist in my family. Everyone else, my dad is a little more like an OCD issue. And then my mom and my brother are kind of just like go with the flow kind of people. So they're very easy on themselves, which is great. I need to be a lot more easier on myself. I force myself too much. And it can be unhealthy. But I'm working on it. Like, I've been able to just throw my laundry, my clean laundry, just throw it into my drawers without folding them anymore. And that's an achievement, guys. Because back then, I would have to check every single drawer before I sleep. And I would have to I'd be like, okay, everything is folded neatly. Everything is good. Now I can sleep. It was kind of weird. Nemu was 5 seconds away from doxing. Oh yeah, I was. See a papa girl? I'm not. I am definitely not. I am, let's say I grew up reading a lot of shoujo manga. And I was kind of like I wouldn't say I had a main character issue, but I really wanted to be a cute girl. Not like in appearance. It's more like, cause if you guys ever read this Japanese shoujo mangas, they always have super cute rooms. Like they have super nicely made bed and all these cute stuffed animals, and they always have their books really neatly put away in their shelves, and everything is obviously because it's a manga, everything is drawn, so everything looks really nice, and that was kind of like my aesthetics. I think that's why. Jeremiah, I don't take drawing requests. Sorry about that. I only draw what I want to draw. I do take commissions, but not anytime soon. I might take commissions in the future, but yeah. Hi, Story Believer. Not a papa princess. Nope. Nemu with her perfectionist demons. Yeah, you're right. They're kind of like demons. I'm gonna hop off right now. Okay, I'll see you later. Same vibe as like Winx Clubs or Barbie movies? No! Very, very different. Okay. Japanese shoujo manga is more... I don't know the word to describe them. Content? No, that's not the word. It's more like... conservative in a way? Is that the word? I don't really know. You have to read them. You have to read them to understand. It's a very different culture. I never thought you'd just chuck your clothes into your drawers considering how organized you said you are. How could you? That's why I said it's an improvement. Right? I remember sometimes I would like procrastinate because I don't want to fold my clothes. And I was like, you know what? Stop being a perfectionist about that. Okay, I do hang most of my clothes because most of the clothes I own are pretty precious. No, not the precious. They are precious, but I'm talking about like the design and the fabric. It's more delicate, so you can't really wash it in a washing machine, and you can't really just throw it into the dryer. You have to give them really good care, and obviously I can't bunch them up into my drawers, so they're always hung in my closet. But the clothes that I'm able to just like throw into my drawers are all of the really soft materials, and they're 90% my pajamas. So that's understandable, right? Speaking of family, someone else sings, or is that a hobby of your own? In my whole family, like including my grandparents and my cousins, the only person that's a little more known for singing is actually my mom. My mom said when she was in college, she had a nickname which was Little Mermaid. Because every time they go karaoke, everyone asks her to sing, and she's like the lead singer. But she said I don't sound anything like her. I've never really heard the way she sang when she was younger, cause right now she's a lot older, and she said she's not on tone anymore. Now I'm kind of curious. I wish they recorded her singing so I can hear it. I do fold them, but when I look for a specific thing, it gets messy. Well, I guess that's called inefficient folding mechanisms. I've seen a good amount of anime as a teen, but I couldn't take magical girl shows because they were just too girly for me. I can appreciate girly stuff, but it was too much. Understandable. There are days when I can't watch shoujo either. I'm like, it's too like fantasy in a way, you know? It's too fake. It's kind of like, I used to read a lot of fiction, a lot of like novels, like the New York best-selling novels when I was younger. And after I hit like, I don't know, after I got into like college, I could never touch fictions again. It always had to be non-fiction. I don't know. I couldn't read them anymore. Just like the thought of how it's made up just loses my interest. Do you guys understand that feeling? Precious or pricey? Let me tell you, I don't really own anything that's really pricey. Or okay, wait, no, scratch that. I don't own anything pricey that I paid full price. Everything I get, 99% of my clothes are thrifted, but they were originally very expensive. That is true. But when I say very expensive, it's not like crazy expensive. Like it doesn't go over like 300-400. It's usually within, I'd say within 300 range. But I only pay like $10 or $20, maximum $40. It's a good deal, right? I only own one. Okay, I do own one piece of a dress that I did accidentally pay full price, but I was too embarrassed to say I didn't want to get it anymore because I was in a different country, and you know how like the exchange rate is different, like the currency is different. So sometimes like I'm not great at math, obviously, and I did the math in my head, but it doesn't seem like a lot when I was, you know, processing it until I paid for it, and they showed me the charging thing machine, like the paying machine, and it asked me if I wanted to pay in that currency, like that foreign currency or US dollars. And when I saw how much it was in US dollars, I was like, oh, no way! I was like, oh my gosh, can I still back away? No, I couldn't. It was $250 for that dress. And I was like, you know, in my head, I was thinking like maximum maybe like 120 or 150 because it was really good quality and the design was like over the top, like it's top notch. And I was like, okay, I really want to get a really nice dress for myself because I didn't have anything else to wear at the time. And then dresses are just easy because you can just like, it's like, you can just put it on and you can wear it every single day because it doesn't like the really flowy ones, they don't really like stick to your body. So you can kind of like wear them, like wear them multiple times in a week and it won't get dirty. So I was like, I'm gonna get myself a nice dress, and then I paid for it, and it says $250, and I was like, okay, I'll pay for it. and I wore it as I walked out the mall, and I was like, oh my gosh, I guess I won't be able to eat anything nice for the rest of the trip. I walk away and I'm like thinking about how I'm canceling all my dinner plans and I'm just gonna have ramen instead. Oh my gosh, she is the it was on sale, so I had to get it, girl. I am not. I do not shop in malls unless I'm like in a foreign country, because a lot of foreign countries do not have big thrift stores, unlike the US. Like the US has a lot of thrift stores. So you can always find really nice things in those massive thrift stores. But especially like in Asia, they're not big with thrifted clothes and other gadgets. So you kind of just have to buy everything new. I'm sorry, that's still expensive, yes, but damn, I know. I don't think 40 is expensive, depends on what it is. I forgot to add the 0 to this conversation. Yeah. So in that currency, it was like, it said 7,900, and I was like, that can't be too bad. I don't know. I don't really know the currency or the rate, so I was like, you know, I know that some currencies can be really big, like, so this one is probably not that bad, right? Yeah, it just happens, you know. It also depends on where the thrift store is located. It's like, if it's like rich people area, most of the time the store is gonna have pricey things for cheap. Yeah, I do know the good ones around me. It can be difficult to thrift in another country. Yeah, that happens. Okay, I was gonna draw something, but I forgot. I went to a new page to But I think I'm really good at thrifting because I've been thrifting for the past 8 years, and I have developed good techniques. Are you doing the gummy still? No, not anymore. Did you wanna be drawn? I don't know what to draw anyways right now. We could do the gummies. Tell me, what kind of gummy bear would you like to be? Draw yourself with the pretty dress but with no food. Nah. Me? Okay. That's... no. Me and the... oh my gosh, the dress is actually really nice though. Let's say... that's my hat. And... what do I look like? Oh. This is my ears. And I'm not great at drawing people, as you can tell. Okay, that's me. And okay, the dress looks like there's like little frills around the neck, and there's like cute little puffy sleeve like that, and it's really long, and then down here like that, and there's like a tie. There's like a little thing. I can tie them, the strings together. Something like that. That's all. That's what it looks like. Cute, thank you. Hello, Kuruman. Hi, Cream. Hi, Matthew. That's so sad. But you can wait. Okay. Next time. Cinderella. My name is Skeleton in Spanish, so I guess a dead bear. Huh? Okay, Skeleton bear. I'll do that. Hi, Max. Good morning, people. Alright. So that's me. With no food. Dinner. Dinner was supposed to be some kind of chicken, maybe. A feast. And there was supposed to be really nice onigiri. Bah, bah. And then maybe there was supposed to be like salmon, like sushi. With the price tag 250. Emotional drawing. Looking fancy but stomach rumbling. You keep having dreams. You're a little tired. Go back to sleep. You're able to draw so fast. Really? It's because they're doodles, you know? They're supposed to be fast. Why does sushi have to be so pricey? Yeah, why does sushi have to be so pricey? I always do this little... well, can I say this? But I always get my own salmon sashimi from Costco. They come in as a like really big fillet thing, and then I just cut it myself. They're so good. You gotta cure it first? How? How do you cure? You cure salmon? You cure fish? It's already dead. Isn't it cheap in Japan? I heard at least. I don't know. Is it cheaper there? Yeah. You say it, but make sure Japanese people don't listen. You can say it, but make sure Japanese people don't listen. Huh? What? Really depends on where you get them in Japan. Extra safe? To make it safe? How do you cure it? Well, when I buy it, I take it home and then I use those paper napkins, and then I cut it up to like small pieces, and I wrap them individually with the paper and the kitchen towels, and fold it up really nice so it takes away the moisture. You just salt it? Huh? You salt your salmon? But wouldn't that make it salty? I don't want salty salmon. I'm talking about raw salmon. I'm not gonna cook it. Why would you make it salty? Cure it, put it back in salt water and hope that it swims? Oh my. Imagine having a piece of salmon suddenly swimming around. Swimming around in the bowl of salt water. It's to take out the moisture. Oh, wouldn't it be the same if I just use my kitchen towels? You need to go to the vet to cure the salmon. I knew it. No guarantee though. Pat it down with paper towel and put salt on it, and then wash it away. Oh, gotta make it fresh again. Oh, okay, I'll try that. Salt. Salt used to be so expensive in the old times. Now, everything is with salt. Have you guys ever bought those cutting boards that are literally made out of huge salt thing? Like it looks like a granite thing. It looks like a granite cutting board, but it's actually salt. Expect that fancy pink one. You know what I mean? This looks so fancy. And I keep thinking about how they'll like slowly disappear every rinse you do. Never heard of that? Salty chopping board. Yeah. Not me, but I've seen people prepare steaks on there. Salt rock. Yeah. Mine's wooden though. Oh, and screw the plastic ones. I'm scared of using plastic cutting boards because you're basically eating microplastics faster than you already are. Cause you're like, every time you chop it, you know, I've seen those like, what are they called? Restaurants where they use, literally one of the restaurants I've worked for before, you know, they have those really big cutting boards, and they're thick, right? And then also they're like really thick plastic. And every time you cut on it, you know how like it gets scratched, and then like it gets like tiny little like plastic coming off. So once in a while, they literally take a large knife, and then they like scrape down everything to make it smooth again. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. And they just keep using it that way. I'm scared. I'm scared. You only have those salt as lamps? Huh? Salt lamps? Do you lick your lamp to close to like turn it off? Maybe I'll even jump up and say hello. Don't use plastic cutting boards, but they're fine if you don't overuse them. Yeah. You gotta replace them when they're too cut up. Best is wood, according to Miss Gordon Ramsay. It's so bad, but it's actually true. Yeah. It is a legitimate thing that happens in restaurants. It's kind of scary too. But salmon. I love me some salmon. Nah. I can have salmon cooked, baked, grilled, raw, however way it's made. I love it. And we got Salmon Syndicate here. Why is your name Salmon Syndicate, Max? I forgot. I think you told me before. Is it because you like salmon? They're still usable? Functionable? I'm gonna turn on the lights. We're eating him. Plastic cutting boards must be replaced frequently. Yeah. I don't use plastic cutting boards. I only use I like the bamboo ones because I feel like it makes more sense when you use bamboo ones because bamboo is made for the moisture, you know, like bamboo is supposed to be grown in very humid places. So I feel like they are better with taking moisture because the other wooden ones, I feel like if you don't dry it off completely, it can mold easily. I don't know. Maybe it's just a myth. It's just like a myth that I thought of. We eating ham. Yeah, there are, but wood doesn't get cut up as easily. The cuts trap bacteria. Yeah. Salmon Syndicate cause it rhymes. And you love salmon. Hell yeah! We just stick them in the dishwasher, no? I think it's because even with the dishwasher, it can still be trapped inside because plastic is softer. So the dents that they make are harder to get cleaned. By the way, I just got my first portable charger. And I got the MagSafe ones. So I can stick it to the back of my phone. It's super thin. I like it. It's from the brand Anchor. Have you guys ever had those MagSafe portable chargers? I thought it was pretty interesting. Looks like that. Okay, it can get really hot if you leave it there. It's nice! Hopefully it works well when I do need to use it. I don't really go out that much, so I don't need to use it every day. But in the future I will. It just goes in the back? Yeah! It's magnetic, because iPhones have a magnetic back thing. So you can just get stuck on there. But it's always clean on the deep cuts. What is naturally an antibacterial material, so they just last longer in comparison. IRL streams in the future? I don't know. I get so anxious when I hold a camera in public spaces. I get anxious when like other people have their cameras directed at me. Or if I accidentally walk past someone and they're like taking a selfie or something, and then I get into their selfie, I always dodge it. Just cut on counter, no cutting board needed. Big brain time. The ultimate option. I was just kidding. I don't see you doing RO. Yeah, I tried to, like 3 years ago, was it? 2 years ago, I tried to do 2 streams in a restaurant, in 2 different restaurants. And I was so paranoid, like whenever someone like walks past, either they're in the restaurant or outside, because it was like a glass wall. And I just couldn't, it's uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable. Now and then you need to do a TikTok dance. Oh no! Dancing! I would like to get a 3D model in the future so I could do like dances, but I'm really not good at dancing. Like every time I play Just Dance with my friends, we always laugh our heads off because my dancing is just hilarious. Sup? Hi Spirit Studios, hello! Yeah, I haven't played my Just Dance in a long time. I think I have the 2022 edition, or was it 20? Yeah, I have the 2022 edition. It's pretty fun, but there are not a lot of options if you don't buy like their premium thing. I don't know if their premium unlocks it with one purchase, or if it's like a subscription, because I don't think I want to do a subscription. I already pay for $20 for the yearly Nintendo Online subscription. I really need to cancel it though. I haven't even touched my Nintendo Switch. It's only $20 a year, but still. They already charged me for this year. I bought Just Dance on the Switch to play with my girlfriend like a month ago. It was funny as right? It can be so funny. You eat Nintendo? What do you mean? Are you really good at it? What games do you guys have on your Switch? Or like, what other Nintendo consoles do you guys own? Like, you still use it now? Does anyone still use an NS3? Nintendo Switch? No. A Nintendo... what's it called? NDS. Nintendo DS. What's DS short for? 3DS. Digital... I don't know. Animal Crossing New Horizon? Me too! I love that game! I haven't touched it in a long time, so I probably have roaches in every single house, but... But I would play it if I had a lot of free time. I don't have a lot of free time anymore. Recently got switched to play Pokopia. Is it fun? You had a 3DS. I don't buy consoles because I just play on PC. Dual screen? Dual screen? Nintendo dual screen? That's what it's short for? Still got my old Wii U plugged in. Oh my gosh, I want a Wii! They're so fun. The Switch. Nintendo the Switch. Since joining the army, I haven't had much time to play Switch. Oh! Are you doing, what is it called? Service? Is it called? What's it called? Army? It's okay. How long are you drafted for? Is it called drafting? How long do you have to serve for? Serve for sounds like they're in jail. Serving a sentence. Dual screen? Oh. Nintendo dual screen. Have you guys ever owned a Game Boy before? Just how hard and deep is everyone cutting their plastic chopping boards? Oh. Do you guys know those like really thick chopping knives? They look like this. And they always have that one little hole. I tried to use these. And they're so heavy. But I can see why people need it. Because if you have like a big chunk of pork that's not completely chopped up, and you're trying to like chop between the bones, you definitely need these really heavy ones. Imagine watching Nemu stream at jail. The last time I saw a stream that was in jail was Kai Sinet. I remember I didn't know who he was at the time, but I was checking out the streamers that had the most viewership at the time on Twitch, and I saw the stream and these people were wearing orange, and I was like, what are they doing? Like, what kind of uniform is that? And I watch it and I see their chat like Russian. They chat so fast, and I was so confused. Like, they're not even doing anything. They're just sitting there and talking to each other, and like the camera isn't even picking up their voice. I was so confused. I was like, how is this entertaining? Like, what are people watching this for? Now I know, but like at the time, I was so confused. That's how I was introduced to Kai. It really does look like it for many people. With hate. Wait, what with hate? Oh, how hard people are cutting their plastic chopping boards with hate. It's like more customizable Animal Crossing, so it's really fun. It's more customizable? No way! Wait, that makes me want to play it, but I don't want to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I like my one. I like my Nintendo Switch OLED. Hopefully they come out with a white version for Nintendo Switch 2. That way I can put all the cute stickers on. And then I'll get it. It was fun using it, but the pictures weren't the best. Oh, the camera on a Game Boy? Really? Whoa. I own a PC with a Game Boy emulator. I know there's a mobile app that's also a Game Boy emulator, but I don't know. I don't really have a game that I would want. There's no games on Game Boys that I would want to play now, cause they're just like pixelated. They remind me of the Tamagotchi. That's how they look like. Now I'm a surgeon. Therefore, the original 4-year contract will be recalculated to 3 years. Oh! Wow! Wait, 4 years? Wow, you're actually sentenced. I was about to say sentenced again. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. You're gonna be there for a good 3 years. Wow. I use that kind of knife. They're amazing, especially if we're using the other side to tenderize food or using it to scoop food into a pot. Oh, yeah. Now that I think, they do have like a very thick side, back side. Oh, they don't look like that. Yeah. And they use this end, this place, for the meat. And you would like make pa. So good. When you guys cook in the kitchen, what is the order for your cooking? Because you know, like, some people that are super skilled at cooking, they're able to make multiple dishes at the same time, and in their head they know, like, they can remember like when to flip one pan and then like chop your stuff and then go back to another pan because it's already boiled, and then you like turn down the fire, whatever. They're like really good at multitasking with cooking, and I suck at that. If I try to make more than 2 different dishes, one is definitely gonna get burned. Either get burned or overcooked. I don't know. Everything could go wrong. I wish I could be that skilled, but I don't really need to. I don't really need to learn how to make multiple dishes at once because I only cook for myself. Since I eat very, like, healthy, I guess. Earlier someone was asking me if I eat healthy in general. I forgot to talk about that. Guys, the Nemu diet is very simple. If you wanted to feed a Nemu, here's the formula. Okay. Here's the formula, alright? So, Nemu diet consists of one second. Alright. As you know, my family is big with nutrition balancing. So whenever I have a meal, I always consider about the portion first of all, and then I make sure I always have protein is the number 1 order of how I eat, like my intake. So first thing I put in my mouth is always some sort of protein. And in the past few years, my favorite type of protein, or I wouldn't say favorite, my go-to protein is water-boiled, literally water-boiled chicken drumsticks or chicken thigh, with a little bit of salt afterwards. Alright. Or next one is obviously salmon. Any type of salmon, any way, or like, what am I trying to say? Any cooking method, alright? Salmon. Next is egg. Chicken egg. For eggs, I can do any type of egg. It can be scrambled egg, sunny side up, omelette, boiled. Any type of egg is okay. I'm fine with that. And then I would have like steak. But like small pieces of steak. Very small, okay? And then the next thing I always prioritize, second one is always veggies. Number 2. Okay. Number 2, my go-to is always broccoli. Is that how you spell broccoli? I think so. Broccoli, and then what else do I prefer? Broccoli. I guess I'd say like mixed greens. You know, what are they called? Mixed greens, like salad. Let me just say salad. Salad. And what else do I get? I can't think of anything specific right now. I feel like any other veggies, like any stir-fried Asian veggies. So there would be like, they'll be in the plate, and they usually just look like that. And number 3 is my fruit and carbs. For this one, I like to have obviously rice is my number 1 favorite, but I don't always get rice. So I also get corn and I don't really go for bread type, but I would do like sweet potato, potato, or noodles or something, but like any carb and fruits. No, fruits, any fruit. Well, actually, I don't like very sour stuff. Not too sour. Oh my gosh, I just made this whole graphic for my diet. Carrots, yeah, I like carrots too. Let me write that. Let me draw that. Yeah. You see dessert? I don't really eat dessert. But if I do, you already know what it is. Dessert is always gummy bears. Gummy dessert. There you go. Alright, sorry, let me catch up with the chat. From my personal experience, I make the recipe that takes the longest time. I usually start with everything at the same time, and if something is done early, I just keep it warm until the rest is done. Oh, that's kind of smart too. And prep all the veggies first, then cut meat, so I don't deal with cross-contamination. Oh, that's smart. I agree with you 100% here. Also cleaning up as you go along. I always clean up as I go. Because I hate having a mess to clean up by the end of my cooking. And then I would be so tired I can't. I still just make Italian food, so it doesn't take much time. Oh, Italian. So hot pot is a way to feed me. You're not wrong. Yes, I would eat hot pot every day if I could. But I do crave salads every once in a while too. Salt after it's cooked, why is that? I No, I don't usually add salt during cooking. I like to add it afterwards. Maybe because I feel like it's easier to control. Because sometimes if you try to salt the whole thing and then it doesn't come out the way I expect it to, it just ruins my dining experience. So I just end up just using salt before each bite. So I would like, for my chicken, I would like tap a little bit of salt on it, take a bite, and then tap a little more salt on it and take a bite. Am I the only one that does that? Guys, I'm sure that I'm not the only one, right? Tell me you guys do this too. It's pretty healthy though? Yeah, it's healthy. Well, you eat similar to me. Guess that means we learned ourselves well what to eat. For me, it was kind of nurtured because my family has always wanted us to eat certain ingredients. However, I slowly developed into someone that doesn't really season anything. I didn't start this way. When I was younger, I would always go for like really flavorful food. But as I grew up, for some reason, I can still eat very flavorful food, but I can't do it every day. Like, I would prefer to have it like whenever I go out and eat with friends, you know? Like, I would eat something like what I had today. Like, I had smoked salmon, spaghetti, or no, it's not spaghetti, pasta. But it's only in special occasions because every time I eat something like that, it feels heavy, and then afterwards, it feels a little bit uncomfortable when I digest. When I walk around, it just feels not like guilty, but something like that. Does that make any sense? It's like, I'm not guilty because I feel like I'm gonna gain weight. It's more like I feel guilty because I know my body doesn't really like it. In a way. But, I try to balance it, you know? Because you always gotta have like cheat days to balance your mental health. Like, I do crave burgers and fries once in a while. But I always make sure that I bring someone with me to share with, so I don't have to eat the whole thing by myself. Like, my cravings kind of go away after 2 or 3 bites, and I'm like, yeah, I remember what it tastes like. It's pretty good. Can you guys finish this for me? That's what happens. Hi, Dominic! How's it going? Are you streaming now? The salt lamp. Oh my gosh. Is it actually salt? Have you licked it before? I just saw the salt lamp that Matthew sent in our stream chat in Discord. It's a legitimate chunk of salt. You're not. You were at a friend's birthday party. Nice! Was it fun? Hi, Nikozaki! Oh, hi, Nemu. Oh my gosh. I've never been to a birthday party. I've not never been, but like I haven't been to a birthday party in years. I don't know. I don't have any friends now. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Maybe even if they ask me to go and I'm like, oh my gosh, your birthday party ends at 12? I can't go. I have to sleep at 9. I'm too healthy. I'm too healthy for socializing. It's bad. You just got home and now you're drawing? Ooh, what you drawing? I'm drawing too. Well, this kind of looks like I'm doing a meal plan, but I'm actually drawing. Look at all the little things I drew today. This is called drawing, right? I drew a lot today. It was a storytelling drawing. Birthday party who went brunching and decided to venture on a random farm? Ooh. Sounds fun. The Nemu farm. With all the sheep. Actually, there's only one. Me and my crew. Nemu and her trusted crew members. I can never draw myself correctly. Okay. Not bad. Oh, pretty bad. That's me. Drawing a surprise for my friend, Dark Lord. What? Who reached 1,000 followers last week and we are throwing him a stream party tomorrow. Nice. Oh my gosh. I hope I reach my 10k goal soon too. Hopefully I can reach 10k this year. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Do you guys think I can make it? I've been stuck on 8k for like 2 or 3 years. I didn't really stream. Yeah, I did not really stream. And I streamed for the Asia time zone. Not time zone. Like I streamed for Asian audiences at the time, so my time zone doesn't really match their time zone. So it's kind of slow. But no, I'm rebranded now, so there's more people at this time. You reached 500 yesterday! Congrats! 500? Are you celebrating it? I can celebrate it for you. Right here. Let me draw you. This is Nemu giving you a cake. I baked it myself. Oops. I'm not good at coloring, so that's all you get. Hi Denka! You accidentally tagging Denka makes me realize he's here. You do 24-hour stream tomorrow for 24 hours? Holy moly! I have to head off to bed now. Good night, everyone. Have a lovely night. Day. It's been fun. Good night. Thank you for coming, Mr. Foofy. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, Liang. That was amazing. Amazing. And then Domek is... What are you? You are a blob of void. With horns. Oops. Yay! Yippee! Okay, I'll color it a little bit. Very lousy colors. My hair. Oh no. And my ears. Oh. And inside of my ears. And skin tone. Okay. Merge. Merge. Wait. Yeah. Add a little bit. Detail. Alright. That's for you. I am gonna save as do make flowers. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my server if you don't mind. I'm gonna put it in Nemu Doodles. Now I'll tag you. And you can use that for anything. Yay! I hope you like it. Oh, it's so big. Alright. Tao is the no coloring revenge for a drawing I made for you. Type of creature I see under the bed. This is so cute. Ask him if I want to talk about our Lord and Savior. You don't need to. Oh, you still need to color my drawing? My coloring is so simple. That's it, you know. That's how I color. I'm not a big artsy person when it comes to drawing. What's that little guy? Hi Rin, this is Doomik. Today is his he reached 500 followers. So I drew him a picture. Celebrating 500! Congrats! That was so nice! You're nice! You gave me a whole drawing. What did it say? It was a bust statue. It's so cute. First 500 of many 500s. Yes! Hi Boreal Eyes, hello! Oh, hi Nemu. I'm kinda sleepy. The weather is so nice today. I went out. Oh, by the way, I took my dog to the Apple store today, and when we were leaving the Apple store, you guys know how Apple store is like completely glass, see-through. And I was leaving the Apple store, and I was wondering why my dog wasn't walking with me towards the same door, and she literally bumped her head into the glass. She didn't know that was glass. She's so dumb. She walks right into the glass. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, I wish I recorded it. Of course, I would make you a drawing. You're amazing, I'm so happy I met you. Aww. We went on a picnic today with your neighbors, friends, and the park was such a nice weather too. Yeah! Yay! I'm also happy because my favorite cosmetic brands are Chanel and Dior. And usually when I walk into a Chanel boutique, I always come out with something. And I didn't do anything today. I walked in and out hands-free. Achievement! No more excessive shopping. I am over it. Chanel's so cute. Yeah, they're so chic. Soon Canadians will be able to go picnic again. Ooh, yeah. Love how... When the second winter is over, it shall be our time. Wait, what's the temperature for you guys right now? For us, for me at least today, it's... Oh my gosh, no wonder it's so hot. It's 29 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to... 85! Oh my gosh. How is it 85 degrees now? It's too hot. It's too hot. -3? -10? Oh, that's Celsius? Okay. Oh my gosh, it is cold. How long was your ice storm? It snowed a lot. Your app didn't have power for 4 days. Your app? Or your apartment? Oh my gosh, what did you do those 4 days? Did you live like a caveman? It's snowing again. Oh my gosh. I wish it was a little cooler for us. It's so hot. No, I'm gonna draw Dumic in the cave. Not Dumic, sorry. Pickle in the cave. Dumic can be in the cave too, celebrating his 500 void. His 500 followers in the void. This is Pickle reading. Or maybe not even reading. He's like carving into a stone. He's carving into a stone while he sits on a rock. And that's how Pickle was able to journal his days in the cave. I would not advertise you until you reach 20,000. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Nah. Stay at your mom's place because you bought a generator. Oh, so you use that for... Oh, there's one winter I blew up 2 snowblowers. Was not fun. What's a snowblower? I only seen snow twice in my life as a Californian. The cold isn't even the most annoying part in the wind. The wind hurts when it's cold. The wind hurts my face. Why? Wait. I lost track. I lost track. Are we still... I don't know. I think I'm kind of sleepy. Yeah. I'm gonna go take a nap, guys. Thank you guys for coming. It was fun talking about... Wait, Rin, you need to see... I was doing like a story time doodle today. So we started from here. I was talking about how I always have to jot down my thoughts to organize them, or they're all clustered. And then we talked about how I have like this weird memory for environment. It's like photographic memory kind of thing. When I walk past something, I don't even notice anything, and then I still remember where everything is. And then we talked about how I sleep over at my friend's house and I clean up, and they open the door and they think it's a different place. And I talked about how I think balancing your life with different things helps mental health. And then I talked about how I actually bought a dress full price, which was $250, and I had to sacrifice all the nice meals. And we talked about how I get my own salmon from Costco, and Pickle was teaching me how to cure it. And they were saying the way you cure it is by putting it in a fresh bowl of water and let it swim. And yes, I always clean your room. We talked about how like some restaurants kind of just like shave off the cutting board when there's too many cuts. And then we talked about how I got a new magnetic MagSafe portable charger. And we talked about those big AF knives. And we talked about my diet. And we drew that and that. We talked about a lot of different things today. We met Seekerism today. Seekerism brought a lot of interesting topics. He carried a lot of fun topics with us today. Nap time, no more yap time. Yeah, I drained all my energy from my birthday stream. I was whole hyped the whole time. Today I'm just low energy. So I did tell them, I was like, you know guys, today's gonna be a low energy stream. We're just gonna be really chill. How much do you usually stream? I usually try to make it to 3 hours. If I can. Sometimes I'd be like, okay, I'm going to stop here, and then I keep yapping, and then it gets to 3 hours. It happens. You can't wait to watch the VOD. There was a lot going on today. So it's story time! I want to learn how to cure Costco fish too. I've been seeing so many TikToks. I don't cure mine, I just eat it. It's easy and quick. Oh well, thank you. Thank you for coming. And talking and chatting with us. It was fun. Next time maybe I'll keep doing these drawings. The gummy bear drawings. Cause Rap was looking forward to getting drawn. I remember last time I did ask Rap if he wanted to, but he wasn't present at the time. So I didn't end up drawing Rap. But I did remember asking him. Oh, it's Nemu! Thank you guys for coming. Today was a fun chit chat doodle day. Alright, time to say goodbyes. Thank you very much. Thank you for modding. Bye Rin, bye Pickle, bye Nikozaki, bye Seekerism. Bye Dumik. Bye everyone else that's lurking. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go. Bye Denka. Go, go, go.